Discovered in 1869 by Friedrich Miescher, deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, is the very essence of who we are. 99.5% of all human genetic makeup is the same. But hidden within that 0.5% lies our unique genetic code. Now, what would happen if we could see that code? Understand it?
Yes.
I didn't disturb you by any chance?
I'm sorry. I'm on my way.
Well, your dinner's in the dog.
We don't have a dog.
I'll see you later.
Oh, okay. All right, bye. Bye.
Why do you do it every time?
Listen, I'm telling you. I don't know.
Mum. Linda's not home yet.
What do you mean? Where is she?
I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't leave Becky, could I?
Okay, I'll go look. You stay with your mum.
Okay. Right. Come on, love. Let's go back inside. Come on. It's all right.
Linda! Linda! Linda!
Good morning. It's 7 o'clock on Tuesday, the 22nd of November. The headlines this morning.
What time did you get back last night?
Oh, not so late.
I fed Lizzie at 3, I think.
I extracted some DNA from the seal myoglobin gene.
Really?
Put it on some gel, ran electricity through it. You'd have loved it, Sarah. Bright pink bands like bracelets.
Wow.
Have you seen my notebook?
And how was your night, Sue? Oh, not so bad.
I'm sorry, darling. This work I'm doing, I get a bit carried away. I'll be home early tonight.
Cubs on her.
Cubs on her.
Under the cushion.
What would I do without you?
Sleep even less, probably.
Bye, girls.
Traffic is at a standstill until the road is clear and is impacting on local traffic with heavy
Yeah, you think so?
Just over here.
Jeff, forensic. Yeah, they just got here, sir. Pathologist is on the way.
Right.
She's called Linda Mann.
Yes.
Teenager, reported missing just after midnight.
When was she found?
7:30 this morning. Ambulance driver on his way to work.
$14, $15? Have her parents been told?
I was about to report to
No,
her.
no, I'll do it. Where do they live?
Couple of 100 yards.
Oh, yeah. Right, the whole area, every blade of grass, as many men as you need. Let's get going with the house to house.
Yes, boss.
Where's the black pad come out?
King Edward Avenue, sir.
King Edward Avenue, Forest Road, Desford Road, that's how she will have got here and how the killer would have made his escape. Start there.
Yes, sir.
Someone must have seen something. Our Detective Chief Superintendent David Baker, Detective Constable Coley, WPC Freeman. We go in for a minute. Thank you. Can I sit down? Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you that we found Linda. It's the worst possible news I can give you, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, don't say that, please. Please don't say that.
Very sorry. Where was she? I'll get into the details later, I'll tell you.
No, go away. Go away. Go away.
So, what has DNA got to do with seal meat? Well, I'll tell you what. Lovely myoglobin. Now, we've located the gene that makes myoglobin, developed and adapted over millions of years. Seals have the myoglobin gene. Mice have the myoglobin gene. Humans have the myoglobin gene. Within the DNA sequence of the myoglobin gene, we've discovered a kind of stutter, a repetition of certain letters. So let's say the DNA sequence was Mary had a little lamb, for example. Your Mary had a little lamb would read Mary had a little lamb. And that's the stutter that makes you, you. And your stutter might read Mary had a little lamb. But it's that stutter that makes you unique. We've been cutting up the DNA into smaller and smaller pieces using enzymes in the hope of getting a closer look at this stutter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vicky Wilson.
Alex, long-suffering lab technician?
Senior long-suffering lab technician, if you don't mind. Vicky, would you mind showing these first-year students something of what we do?
As a matter of fact, Alex,
I
our
just
mother...
need to have a quick look. Excuse me.
These small vials of colourless... Oh, come on, keep up. These small vials of colourless liquid have DNA plus enzymes in them. And over there is where we do the radioactive work, trying not to get ourselves irradiated, or at least I try not to. Alec, he likes to bend some of the laboratory protocol, including tidying up and not using other people's apparatus. And through that door is the orgasmatron. That's the men in this department. They so wittily insist on calling it. It's the dark room, where all the magic is revealed.
Or not. Take a look. As you can see, the stuttered DNA hasn't properly separated. If we'd isolated the whole sentence, Mary had a little lamb, we'd see a long smear on the gel. Instead, in these brief smudges, we just get a jumble of overlapping sentences. Sadly, currently, completely indecipherable. Still, every failure leads to success, so they say. I'll see you all next week.
That's code for please will you leave now. I'll take that.
I was hoping the enzymes would have cut the DNA more than they have. It's just bloody useless.
What are we doing setting up here?
It's what the boss wants.
End of me Nick's just round the corner.
It doesn't matter.
You won't believe this.
What?
There's just one bog between a lot of us and no running water.
Holy, we haven't got all day.
Sorry, sir.
Where do you want this, lads?
Linda was lovely. She's a very happy girl. I don't know.
That's good.
Please, if you've got any information, then let the police know. Because we need to get the man that did this.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello.
This is in Narborough.
What's happened?
She was only 15.
7:30, Linda went to a nearby neighbour's, Mrs. Fenchurch in Docton Close, for a babysitting job. But one of the family was unwell, so she wasn't needed.
She left, and we think she decided to meet a friend over in Enderby, just under a mile away. But she didn't make it. Her body was found here, halfway along the cut-through, the black pad.
But why head down the black pad if it's not on the way to Enderby?
What if she knew the bloke who attacked her?
Where does that take us?
Well, they agreed to meet up, and he suggested they go down the lane.
Linda's parents say she'd have a boyfriend.
Well, we're not all like you, goody-bloody two-shoes.
It has to have been a random young girl on her own, walking by, bloke sees her, grabs her.
All right, enough.
Linda Mann, 15 years old, raped and strangled with her own scarf, 400 yards from her own front door. That's what we've got here. So what are we doing here in an old cricket pavilion? One toilet, leaking roof, how bloody inconvenient. We're here because I want the villagers to know we're here. We're here because I want Linda's family to know we're here, and the killer, he's a local, I'm certain of it. He's going to see us, and he's going to know that we're not going to go away until we've got him. Right?
It's fine.
Yes, sir.
Right, get on with it.
There are now more than 100 officers working on the inquiry. Meanwhile, Linda's mother has urged witnesses to come forward.
Just go to the police if you or anybody saw anything at all.
What sort of a girl was Linda?
She was very quiet. She did a lot of homework studying for CSEs and O-levels. She babysat for local people with children. She loved all the children.
Sorry to disturb you. Theo Madden, Enderby Police. We're investigating the murder of Linda Mann. You may have heard of her.
So what time did you leave the pub, Mr. Hopkirk?
Oh, dance match finished about 10. I got home soon after that. Wife for her, she'll tell you.
I'm sure we can get all that checked out.
My son, Gavin.
You're right.
These are police officers, Gav. Inquiring about Linda's murder.
Did you know Linda?
No.
How old are you, Gavin?
He's only 14.
You look much older.
A lot of people say that, don't they, son?
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
No problem.
See you later.
See ya.
If that girl was Linda, then she was almost certainly killed before midnight. When she left her home at 7 on Monday evening, she went to a friend's home just 100 yards away. She then said she was going to see another friend in the nearby village of Enderby, which is just over a mile away. There are a number of factors between safety.
Are you not going home? Oh, shall I stay?
Don't you have a gig to go to?
The Smiths. It's a new band from Manchester.
Make sure you don't miss the last bus home.
Oh, yes, Dad.
They think he's local.
See you on Monday.
We told you all to bugger off.
Leicestershire's finest.
Oh, sorry, sir. We gave the lads a half day, as it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's all right, Alan. We winning?
Well, we're doing our best, sir.
Well, it's all very cosy, I must say. How many statements to date?
Well, the last count, 3,500.
Which has resulted in 4,000 lines of inquiry, which we're inputting into these computers.
And how much is that lot costing me?
It's invaluable, sir. It saves buggering about to these index cards.
You know, you've got more staff and equipment than I have at headquarters. Your very own kingdom, David. But not a single suspect.
Well, not yet.
Well, is there any good news?
Well, we have had a breakthrough, sir.
This, the high sperm count of the killer shows us that it's a man under the age of 30.
Well, that narrows the field a bit, doesn't it?
And they've found a strong PGM+1 factor. It's a secretion. Only 10% of the male population produces it.
All right, David, one question. Why are you so convinced the man's local? I mean, surely anybody could have been passing through, sees a young girl.
Where the murder took place, sir? Blackpad. If you didn't know the field behind it existed, you'd never know it was there. The killer knew he wasn't going to be disturbed. Main road is just a few yards away. Easy to escape.
Went down fine.
Oh, good. Open this one. There.
It isn't.
It's a chemistry set.
A chemistry set?
We bought one for your father when he was your age. I was 8, Dad.
I told him not to buy it.
You're gonna love it. The experiments you can do. When your dad was a boy, he brought back a dead cat and cut it open on the dining room table.
Did you kill it?
No. No, it was on his paper round and it was just lying there.
Dad.
And you picked it up?
Well, I wanted to see how it worked. I wanted to see what the heart looked like. Yes. And the lungs and the muscles and the blood. The thing was, the cat had been dead for a few days, and when he cut it open, the stink!
And you know why your dad's got that beard?
Splashed sulfuric acid all over his chin, he did. Big scar under all that bush.
Yes, it's my badge of honor.
Can't imagine there are many families who discuss dissecting dead cats over the Christmas dinner.
No.
Pudding? Anyone?
Oh, David.
I just thought I'd drop by.
Do you want to come in?
Thank you.
Come on, have a seat.
Let her go to her room. Go on, go to your room. Go on. Would you like a drink, Dave?
No.
Thanks for coming to see us, David. Not many do these days. Most people can't look me in the eye. It's like they've just given up on us.
Well, that's not something I'm going to do. You have my word on it.
What I want to know is when are we going to get her back?
Kath.
We need to bury her. We need to put her to rest.
I'll talk to the coroner. How are you doing, Susan?
I'm all right.
You know, we've done our best for Christmas and for Rebecca and everything, but it's not the same. It never will be.
I just thought you'd want to know how the investigation...
Please, just get the bastard.
I'm going to check on her.
I want a record of every man here.
You really think he's going to be here, sir?
We are gathered here to say farewell, beloved daughter. Commit her body into the hands of God in the sure and certain hope of the resurrection to meet again.
Thank you, David, for getting them to release Linda's body.
I'm sorry it took so long. I know we agreed to you lot filming this, but wouldn't you be better employed getting out there looking for him?
You must understand, we are doing all we possibly can.
I'm sorry about Eddie. He goes out sometimes at night looking down the black pad for him.
Me too.
Leave it! What happened?
Probe hasn't worked. DNA status just looks like a mess of blobs. It's completely unreadable.
Throwing X-rays in the bin isn't going to help anything, is it?
It's useless.
Every failure leads to success. Isn't that what you tell your students? Don't work too late.
I'm sorry it's so late.
School play?
Yes, it's in my diary. I'll be
Was
there.
this afternoon, Alec? I called. Left messages. Do you even know that we exist? She did well. Knew all her lines. You promised her, Alec.
Sue, I'm...
Still searching.
Oh, just making sure we've not missed anyone.
I hate this stage of the investigation. It's like someone's turned the tap off.
Well, still plenty of leads to follow.
That's not what I've heard.
Sorry?
I admire everything you and your men are doing, David. The time and effort you've all put in.
He's in the system, sir.
He may well be, but then again, he may not.
What?
We've had 5 murders this year so far. All as important as this one.
I know.
Look, you know as well as I do that we're stretched to breaking point. You can keep some of your core team, but you're going to have to move back here.
If we just had a few
Look,
months,
hard truth. You're as close now to catching Linda Mann's killer as you were the morning her body was found, all right? I'm sorry.
Nearly done.
I'd like to see if we can detect the stutters in different DNA samples.
My DNA, my mum's DNA, my dad's DNA, and I see you have some other random DNA on here.
Yes, I added tobacco, cow, and some seal.
Random indeed.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to try a new probe. Extracted from the myoglobin gene.
We'll see if that lights up the DNA fragments. Let's just see. You couldn't get that, Vicky, could you?
Hello, genetics department. Oh, hello, it's Sue. Could you put me through to Alec?
Yes, I think he's just...
No, he's not. Could you get him on the phone, please?
It's Sue.
Tell her I'll call her back.
No.
No. Yes, I won't be long.
The suitcases are packed.
You're leaving?
Yes, Alec. I'm leaving.
And so, I hope...
Are you?
God, is there an emergency?
Worse than that, it's a family wedding.
All right, you go. I'll finish up.
Thank you. If you just put the X-ray down and leave it, and we'll check the results on Monday morning.
Goggles.
Have a lovely weekend. Oh, and please don't forget the X-rays.
Dr. Jeffries?
Good morning. Vicky!
What?
Unbelievable. The probe has lit up all the fragments. Seal, cow, tobacco, all clear patterns, all distinct from one another. But see here, you, your mother, your father, you share these markers with your mother and these markers with your father. The DNA fragments have combined to make a pattern that is unique to you. As unique as a fingerprint. And there it is. In black and white for all to see.
Oh my God. Alec, it's incredible.
9:05. 10th of September, 1984. 9:05. Eureka! You bloody Eureka!